The word for Mike McCarthy being hired as the Steelers coach is sedative. Why? Why is that the word? The word is because you're putting people to sleep. You're putting your fan base to sleep. When I heard the rumors that McCarthy was the favorite for the Steelers job, I thought, well, that was planted by his agent. Why would Mike McCarthy be the favorite for the Steelers job? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You got rid of Tomlin. You got a chance to bring in a fresh breath of air. And Pittsburgh decides that, you know what, we want comfort food. That's what we want. We want comfort food. And so we're going to go to the back of the fridge. They started digging around. They were futzing around the Steelers in the back of the fridge. They grabbed the Tupperware with the blue top, not the white top, the blue top. They grabbed the Tupperware with the blue top, and then they opened it up, and it was meatloaf. And then they said, well, we'll reheat the meatloaf. And that's what they did. We'll reheat the meatloaf. And they hired this guy. Same taste. A little drier. The edges are a little drier on the meatloaf, and you just didn't aim high. You didn't aim high. You aimed for familiar is what you aim for, and that is fear. The word I will use is buzzkill. This is a buzzkill is another word I will use because this is Mike Tomlin was there forever, right? Almost 20 years Mike Tomlin was coaching the Steelers and all that stuff. You're essentially getting Mike Tomlin without the juice. Where's the juice? No juice. You're getting cliches, not as many quotable lines, a lot of standard coach speak from Mike McCarthy. And it's the store brand version is what it is. You're getting the store brand version, generic brand, the box is ripped a little bit. That's your new coach. And this is the Steelers essentially telling their customers, their fan base, that we don't want to be great. We want to be fine. We want to be fine. And every other time the Steelers have hired coaches for the past 60 years, they've always gone with the new up-and-coming coach, the next big thing. Not this time. This different than all other coaching hires. Not that there have been many for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's like you didn't really replace Tomlin. You photocopied Tomlin. And I know they don't look exactly alike, but the way that they approach things, good regular season teams that often underachieve in the playoffs. That's the pedigree of a Mike Tomlin coach team. And as much as I love Mike Tomlin's teams often were the same way. They'd overachieve in the regular season. And then when the playoffs came around, they would be exposed, and that was that. He just doesn't excite the electorate.